my biggest concern initially was whether I would get the lead generation, but day one, 4 leads, so I was very happy with that. So that allayed my fears about lead generation, and so I was very focused on Darren, my project manager or building supervisor, and I was very focused on developing sub-trades, so plumbers, electricians, painters, tilers, carpenters, etc., that would fit the mould of the business. So we spent a lot of time trialling on some of the jobs, the sub-trades, and monitored them very closely. So that was very focused on that part of the business. Simpler things like just setting up the office space and making sure you've got a process involved for paperwork flow were also important in the early stages.
Starting out as a Refresh franchisee was obviously really exciting initially, and during the initial periods, the first few months, we'd started to get some good leads for bathrooms, which was great because we can really start those very quickly. So the first few projects were bathroom projects that we had, but then we also got some leads for some larger projects that we've got a second story extension, which we got fairly early on, and that is now through going through planning at the moment. So that's about 9 months on. So because of the lead time of those bigger projects, that it is important to have the kind of the balance of the smaller ones and the larger ones ongoing to keep a smooth workflow through the business.
My experience in the first year as a newer franchisee has been a positive one. We've had good consistent leads coming through, and it gives us the opportunity to choose what projects that we take on and when we start them, which is important. It's always nice to have a larger project, but to have a couple of other projects to be working on at the same time, which is really boosting cash flow and making sure that we can get through. We're not waiting for larger projects and larger milestones, but we've got the smaller projects which keep the cash flow going, which has been great.